It has been a minute since I've vlogged, so...
Hi, my name is Davi. I'm going to interrupt that little segment in the beginning to just do a little bit of an introduction to this video because I forgot to do that. But what's up, y'all? My name is Davi. I'm a fourth year computer science student with a minor in cognitive science, and this video is to showcase basically how I study for an exam 4 days before it happens. The class I'm studying for is called Algorithms. It is the hardest computer science course offered at my university. It is a lot, but I just spread it out between 4 days and just showed you my whole thought process. So it will be a lot of me explaining what I'm studying, what I'm going through, my thought process throughout the whole thing, and me doing it with one of my good friends, Roderick. The season is getting a little bit more difficult now because classes are getting a bit harder, tests are coming out, and I gotta study. So yeah, we're gonna be doing our absolute best with that. If you're new, I do stream on Twitch pretty regularly at Daviel_, and if you would also like, you could join my Discord. That would be linked down below. You can talk with a lot of different people within the community. Currently, a lot of people are applying to internships, like the Nike Internship that I did over the summer. A lot of people are applying to that, which I think is dope, and they're just like talking about their experience throughout in the chat, which is just like absolutely awesome. So if you would like to do that, join the Discord. It's dope. It's hype. So honestly, without further ado, I hope that you enjoy watching me struggle for the next 4 days and how I studied for my exam.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. But I'm kind of excited for this whole video because I think it'll be super interesting. I don't know how to do this test. I'm kind of struggling. But right now it is about 12:20. I'm about to go to the library to meet my friend. I'm gonna be studying for the next 6 hours. So let's get into it. So the plan for today is to first read some homework that's due Saturday. What day is it? Yes, Saturday like midnight. So we're gonna do that first, and then she gave an incredibly detailed list, not incredibly detailed, but she gave a long list of like sections that will be on the test. And so this class was just like kind of a lot. Like it had a lot of worksheets, a lot of quizzes, and a lot of homework. Still dumb, but there was a lot of opportunity not to be dumb. And so we're going to go through and find all of the questions that match each section and the answers, and put it all in a compiled document so that when we're studying, we know exactly like these are the questions to practice for each section. And that's essentially what we're going to do today.
Weapons fried.
Absolutely.
So the class that we're studying for is called Algorithms, and essentially Algorithms is a kind of like focusing a lot on the actual algorithm to solving a coding problem, so like the runtime and the actual code to like solve the problem. And I think it's really helpful for coding interviews, which is why I took the class. And so the majority of this day was just going through all of the worksheets, all of the quizzes, and all of the homeworks that we've had and putting them into sections. So for example, one of the sections on the test was about linear sorting algorithms, so like radix sort, counting sort, and bucket sort, and we just went through all of the information that we had and put it into place. It is the second day for this vlog, and it is about 2:30 p.m. and I'm going to go to the study room with my friend, and we're going to be doing a lot of practice problems. This class is a bit like math, a bit where you have to just like practice problems over and over to make sure you understand, and so that is what we are going to do right now. On the second day, we wanted to focus a little bit more on actually doing problems, as that is what the test will be. So the current problem on the board is running an algorithm to find the min and max number in the same function, and then we wrote a loop invariant proof to prove that the function was correct. And so it's just like that's the type of example of what these types of problems are. A lot of it is just like writing algorithms and writing code to solve problems and improving this and that. So we tried to do a problem from every single section, so that we could practice everything and then make sure that we knew everything. And then the questions that we didn't know, we made a note of that and went to office hours for her to explain it to us. So this was the day right before the exam, so we spent a lot of time focusing on problems that we had a lot of difficulty with. Specifically, we didn't really know how to do recursion trees and things like that, and so we spent a lot of time trying to understand it, trying to take the time to do it, and other things like that. And then also doing sorting algorithms by hand, like radix sort, bucket sort, counting sort, and trying to do all of that, because even though the exam was open book, we didn't want to waste time doing things that we could easily do. And so that was the majority of that day, was doing problems that we had a lot of difficulty with and things like that.
So this test is in like 10 minutes. And I've studied a lot for it. I've studied this entire weekend, which is what this whole video has been. But kind of stressing, kind of freaking out. But it's okay. So it's gonna be some multiple choice, some true false, short answer and long answer. And this class has a lot of like activities, and so it's not that difficult, I don't think, to like look at. And it is open book, which is really good. Like it's open book, so that's super dope. So I will be utilizing this iPad throughout the entire test. So yeah, no, we're gonna get this out, knock this out, and grind. But look forward to next week's video, because today is Tuesday and I found out that I have a test on Thursday, yesterday. So this video was like how I study for a test in 5 days or 4 days or whatever I did. And then the next week's vlog will be like how I study for a test that's in 1 day. Cause sis didn't think any of this through. But yeah, nah, it's been a good 4 days of studying for this test. I think I've done it. I think I'm going to do well on it. Yeah, let's just knock it out, honestly.
So this is me taking the exam, and I actually think it went really well. I mean, looked a little stressed because in the moment I was, but looking back on it, I think the test was really, really good. It was very clear on that we studied the correct information. We studied really well, and I knew almost all of the questions. I knew how to solve it. We had to write some algorithms, we had to write some proofs, and I was able to do that pretty seamlessly without looking at a lot of my notes, which I thought was really awesome. And I knew that the studying that I had done really came into fruition, because I think I did really well. I don't have the grade back for the exam yet, but we're hoping for an A. That would be really, really dope. And so thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that this gives you a little insight on how I study for exams, whether they're shorter or longer. And yeah, thank you so much again, and I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day.